Coming to cotton use, which is required for most of the current ongoing agriculture exams. Coming to cotton info, cotton is a semi-tolerant crop and it is a semi-xerophyte. It is sensitive to waterlogging and salinity. Minimum temperature it can tolerate is 15 degrees centigrade, maximum is 43 degrees centigrade, where optimum for vegetative growth is 21 to 27 degrees centigrade. Below 21 degrees is detrimental to the crop. Warm days of cool nights with large diurnal variations during fruiting are good for boll development and fiber development, and it prefers well-drained soils. Water requirement is 700 to 1200 mm, where initially it requires less water, that is first 60 to 70 days. Afterwards, during flowering and boll development stage, it requires higher water. Coming to cotton growing areas, it has three distinct ecological regions. Northern zone consists of Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan. Central zone Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh. Southern zone Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. In addition to this, cotton is also grown in Odisha and Tamil Nadu. So if you look at the statistics, in case of 25-26, it is about 114.82 lakh hectares, which is highest in the world. India stands first in case of area, but in case of production, it stands second place with 290.91 lakh bales, where each bale is equal to 170 kgs and productivity of 431 kg per hectare. So if you look at the dimensions of Indian cotton sector, it has all four recognized cotton species, that is Gossypium arboreum and Gossypium herbaceum, commonly called as Asiatic cotton, Gossypium hircudens and Gossypium barbadens, which is called as American upland cotton. Among these four, Gossypium hircudens stats about 90% of hybrid cotton in India. BT cotton refers to Basangas thuringiensis cotton, which is resistant to bollworms. It is commercially introduced in India in 2002. BT is Bacillus thuringiensis, which is a soil bacterium. So if you look at the exports, India mainly exports cotton to USA, which is about 26.35%. These are recent statistics from Ministry of Commerce and Industry. CCI works under Ministry of Textiles. So if you look at the staple lengths, short staple is below 20 mm, medium staple is 20.5 to 24.5 mm, medium long is 25 to 27, long staple is 27.5 to 32 mm, extra long staple is 32.5 and above. So look at the high density plantation system. Here the spacing will be 90 into 15, whereas in closer spacing planting system it is 90 into 30. These two are followed under National Food Security Mission. Government has introduced this, and other technologies extra long staple cotton. What is important aspect is application of plant growth regulators like mepichloride, which is applied at 45, 65 days and after 85, 90 days. And it has to be managed for vegetative growth regulation. So also crop management can also be done manually by removing monopodial branches at 40 to 45 days of sowing and detopping at 90 to 100 days of sowing. So if you look at the crop management schedule, mepicquat chloride 5% when to spray. 40 to 45 days you are going to give first spray at the dose of 1 ml per liter. Okay, then the plant is at about 40 to 45 centimeters. Match head square stage, no drought stress. Remember these points. And afterwards, 15 to 20 days after first spray, means it is about 55 to 65 days. Here the dose is 1.2 ml per liter. And third spray, that is 80 to 90 days, and it is based on need. If it is required, you can go. In case of excessive rains, in case of heavy soils or very fertile soils, or due to excessive rains or soil moisture, at those conditions you are going to give a third spray at the dose of 1.2 ml per liter. Always ensure that while spraying it should be uniform and avoid sprays during drought stress. Why? Because in drought stress already ABA will be synthesized, and both this mepicquat chloride and ABA both triggers more restriction on plant growth. So during drought stress it is not necessary to spray mepicquat chloride. So when you have to go for spray, how do you assess that in the field? When the top 5 nodes, if you measure the length, if it is less than 20 centimeters, then you are not required to go for application of plant growth regulators. If it is greater than 20 centimeters in the top 5 nodes, then you can go for application of plant growth regulators. So this is the cotton infrastructure architecture. If you look at, this is initial cotyledon, These are different nodes. You have to look at top 5 nodes. If it is greater than 20, you have to go for spray. Okay, and the leaf should be fully open, means it is should be greater than 2.5 centimeters. That leaf should be fully open or unfolded. It should not be folded. Folded means very tiny in nature or less than 2.5 centimeters. It should be greater than 2.5 centimeters, then only you have to count it. Okay, this is terminal point, and these are called as monopodial branches or vegetative branches. These are fruit bearing branches are called as sympodial branches. Here from where bolls will be formed, square formation will takes place. After that boll formation, after that boll development. So this is in brief about cotton plant architecture. Coming to the MSP for the current year, it is about 8,267 rupees per quintal for medium staple cotton, and for long staple cotton it is about 8,667 rupees. There is marked increase about 557 rupees per quintal for both the varieties. Capacity mobile application has been introduced to streamline procurement under MSP system, where all the farmers have to register in this capacity to sell their produce to the Cotton Corporation of India. So cotton is called as white gold. Recently, government has introduced called Mission on Cotton Productivity. If you look at the recent statistics for the 25-26 year, 290.91 lakh bales is the production, where 328 lakh bales have been consumed domestically, and the sector growth is about 19%. Global fiber production it records about contributes about 19%, where human cabinet has introduced mission for cotton productivity for the 5 years from 2026 to 31 with the outlay of 5659 crores, targeting 498 lakh bales by 2031, and lint productivity from 440 to 755 kg per hectare, where each bale is about 170 kg, and beneficiary is about 32 lakh cotton farmers. So promotion of Kasturi Cotton Bharat for traceability, certification and targeting trade reduction of less than 2%. And it is also promoting natural fibers like flax, rami, sisal, milkweed and bamboo and banana for and of cotton along with cotton. Coming to Kasturi Cotton Bharat, it is a flagship initiative of government for targeting global position of Indian cotton through traceability, certification and branding. The program is implemented by Ministry of Textiles, Cotton Corporation of India and Texi Process, that is Cotton Textiles Export Promotion Council, where the trash reduction should be less than 2%. It has a total outlay of 30 crores with 15 crores contributed by trade and industry bodies and equal share from Ministry of Textiles. So always remember, World Cotton Day is celebrated on October 7th.